Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to do an unboxing and review of the Zavvi Steelbook import from the UK of Solo, a Star Wars story. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the bell notification. I put out videos daily. So a couple days ago, I finally got the import version of Solo 3D, and this is an exclusive steelbook from Zavvi. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and take a look and see what's going on inside and compare it to the 4K steelbook, which I purchased last week. As you can see here, this is just took it out of its wrapper. Here is the J card. As you can see, it's a similar design to the 4K steelbook. It just has a flatter matte finish to it with a little bit of embossing on the edges here. The Falcon itself has the embossing. All right, so that's what we have on the inside. And this is definitely the same as the 4K. Okay. It's the same inside. I always like to keep the 3D where it should be. So, and then if we compare the two, 4K is right here, and then of course the Zavvi Steelbook Edition 3D. That is what we have. Definitely a matte finish on this one versus glossy on the 4K. Two hours later, I'm back from watching Solo in 3D, and as I expected, it's an average at best 3D picture. It is not, it kind of goes in line with the previous Star Wars films, maybe a bit weaker, in fact. There are a couple of standout shots, obviously being the Kessel Run. Mostly anything in space was okay. There were a couple moments in the beginning that kind of stood out. But honestly, when you're watching a movie like this and you forget you're watching it in 3D, that's kind of a bad sign. It's not a particularly striking 3D image, and you coupling that with the dark look by Bradford Young as far as cinematography goes, I don't feel in this case it hurt it, but it didn't do it any favors. So overall, I don't think Solo is particularly one that you have to rush out to import the 3D. I think standard Blu-ray would be fine. I think 4K would be preferred, although you're still going to run into issues with that. I did a review on the 4K. If you want to go check back for that, I'll actually stick a link in the show notes. So yeah, overall, not spectacular. It's not horrible. It's very forgettable. It's not something I probably would do very often. Maybe every couple of years I'll throw it on to see what's going on with the 3D. I would say out of the three recent releases that supported the 3D picture, I would say this would be the weakest. It's not, I felt Rogue One even was better. I would say, that was probably one of the better ones with Last Jedi as far as the 3D goes. But Solo, I would probably put dead last. There wasn't enough eye candy for us 3D people to really grab on to take a bite out of. You're definitely better off going with the 4K. Now the steelbook itself is very nice. It's a really decent looking one. It contrasts the 4K version well. If you notice, it seems to be a thing where they do a slight differences in the steelbook, and I appreciate stuff like that. Actually, I don't want a carbon copy of the American steelbook from Best Buy or whoever, and then import a Zavvi and it'd be the exact same thing other than nothing. Like if these two were identical, that would actually kind of suck. So I appreciate that for what it is, and as a collector, I'm more than happy to own this. As I said, I don't think it's something you're not missing out. I guess at the bottom of what I'm trying to say is you're not missing out. It's if you're a huge fan of Star Wars and you want to support it, go get the 3D, go get the 4K. You know, support Star Wars. It is something that should be supported, and you know, we need to bring more positivity back in. So yeah, go for it. You know, but if you're purely like, should I get one or the other? Definitely, you can skip the 3D. It's not something that you have to have. So with that being said, that's going to be it. So if you like the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe. I put out videos daily. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.